at the library today. Imagine your story at the library today.
Oh! Hello. I didn't see you there. Welcome to the Discover the Wizard in You unofficial Harry Potter trivia experience, part of the High Plains Library District 2020 Summer Reading Adventure. My name is Professor Elvira Pevensey, second in command at the Draconis Academy of Alchemies and Magics. But you may call me Valerie, because quite frankly, I can only do that accent for so long. Hello, welcome to the unofficial Harry Potter trivia. If you are participating in this today, either one, you are a great big Harry Potter fan like I am, two, you just happened to stumble upon it and decided to give it a try, great, or three, you are participating in our Discover the Wizard in You Take and Make kit. If that's the case, all of the questions I'm about to ask you and the answers are in the kit that you picked up. So, don't look at those answers. You know, I won't know that you did it, but you'll know you did it, and Professor Pevensey might have a crystal ball. So, best not to risk it. All right, in case you're wondering what this is, like I said, this is an unofficial Harry Potter trivia. All you need to participate in this is some paper and something to write with. There are going to be 7 rounds of 6 questions all about, you guessed it, Harry Potter. I will read all of the questions in each round. Feel free to pause me in between questions if you need a little bit of extra time to think about them. You can rewind, listen to them again. I'm going to go at a little bit of a snappy pace. And then at the end of each round, I'm going to go through the answers. Because math is hard, each question, regardless of how many answers there could be to it, is just going to be 1 point. So you can get a total of 42 points. You can gather up your friends and family and make a fun competition out of it, and let us know in the comments how you did in this trivia experience. Before we begin, I just want to tell you that I do not own any of the names or facts that we are talking about today. All rights are reserved and all trademarks are trademarked by Warner Brothers, J.K. Rowling, and Bloomsbury and Scholastic Publishing. So without further ado, let us begin. Round 1 is general knowledge. Question 1. What is the name of the house elf who warns Harry against returning to Hogwarts in the Chamber of Secrets? Question 2. What device does Hermione use to double up on classes, save a magical creature, and to save Sirius Black in The Prisoner of Azkaban? Question 3. What is the newspaper that frequently appears in all 8 books? Question 4. Whose portrait is at Hogwarts and Grimmauld Place? Question 5. Who is the Half-Blood Prince? And question 6, last question of this round. What is the gift that Harry has which enables him to speak and understand the language of snakes? Feel free to pause me now. We'll think over those questions. Or if you feel confident in your answers, we're just going to go right ahead and I'm going to tell you what they are. So here we go. The answer to question 1 for round 1 general knowledge is Dobby. Dobby is a free elf. The answer to question 2 is a time turner. The answer to question 3 is the Daily Prophet. The answer to question 4 is Phineas Nigellus. The answer to question 5 is Severus Snape. Severus Snape Dumbledore. That is a reference that ages me. And the answer to question 6 is Parseltongue. So you can tally up your score, see how you did, And we're gonna move right on along to round 2, or Hogwarts. So this round is all about things related to or at Hogwarts. Question 1. What is the name of the bookstore where students buy their books? Question 2. Name the founders of Hogwarts, their first and their last names. So there's 4 total, first and last names. Question 3. Who wrote A History of Magic? Question 4. Where is the opening to the Chamber of Secrets? Question 5. What does OWL stand for? And question 6, last question. Name 3 of the school's ghosts. Hogwarts has a lot of ghosts. Just name 3 of them. All right, again, pause me if you need to. Or we're just going to move right ahead into the answers for this round. You can't see it, but my hat is very slowly tipping over. So, round 2, Hogwarts questions, or answers to the questions. The answer to question 1 is flourish and blots. The answer to question 2, so there are 4 choices for this, or pop answers. Godric Gryffindor, Rowena Ravenclaw, Salazar Slytherin, and Helga Hufflepuff. The answer to question 3 is Bathilda Bagshot. The answer to question 4 is the girls' bathroom. The answer to question 5 is ordinary wizarding levels. And until I saw the movie, I pronounced it owls. The answer to question 6, so you just needed 3 of these that I'm going to list now, but the school's ghosts are Nearly Headless Nick, the Bloody Baron, Peeves, Moaning Myrtle, the Grey Lady, the Fat Friar, Professor Binns. I'm sure there are more. Those are the main ones I could think of. All right. Tally up your score, and we're going to go on into round 3, which is all about magic. Question 1. What magical object does Harry receive in the first book for Christmas from an anonymous source that helps him explore Hogwarts at night? Question 2. What preserved the memory of a 16-year-old Tom Riddle in the Chamber of Secrets? Question 3. See, numbers are hard. Question 3. Why was Harry expelled from Hogwarts by the Ministry of Magic in the Order of the Phoenix? Question 4. What device do Harry and Dumbledore use to learn about Voldemort's past? Question 5. What spell does Hermione perform on her parents? And question 6, last question of this round. What spell does Ron attempt to perform on the train to Hogwarts in the Sorcerer's Stone? All right, pause me if you need to. But here are the answers to round 3, all about magic. The answer to question 1 is invisibility cloak. The answer to question 2 is a diary. The answer to question 3 is for using underage magic or casting a Patronus. The answer to question 4 is the pensieve. The answer to question 5 is obliviate. Very sad. And the answer to question 6 is turn Scabbers the rat yellow. All right, we're ready for round 4, which is all about things that fly. I have one right here. Wondering where I got this broom? No idea. Found it in my closet. Moving on. Question 1. Who leads the flying classes at Hogwarts? Question 2. In The Prisoner of Azkaban, what broom model does Harry mysteriously receive? Question 3. How do the Hogwarts students get to the Ministry of Magic? Question 4. What position does Ron play on the Gryffindor Quidditch team? Question 5. How does the real Harry Potter leave the Dursleys for the last time? Question 6. What creature does Gilderoy Lockhart let loose in the classroom? All right, here are the answers for round 4, things that fly. The answer to question 1 is Madame Rolanda Hooch. The answer to question 2 is a firebolt. The answer to question 3 is Thestrals. The answer to question 4 is Keeper. The answer to question 5 is Hagrid's flying motorcycle sidecar, which is a mouthful to say. And the answer to question 6 is Cornish pixies. All right, tally up those scores, see how you're doing. And we're ready for round 5, which is family and friends. So the first question is, name all of Ron Weasley's siblings. That's right, all 13 million of them. Question 2. Who was Harry's first crush? Question 3. Who gave Harry his first broom and what kind was it? Question 4. What do Hermione's parents do for a living? Question 5. What kind of pet does Hermione have and what is its name? And question 6. What is the name of Harry's youngest son? Think about them as long as you need to. And we're going to move on into the answers to round 5. The answer to number 1 is Bill, Charlie, Percy, Fred, George, and Ginny. The answer to question 2 is Cho Chang. The answer to question 3 is Professor McGonagall, and she gave him a Nimbus 2000. The answer to question 4 is dentists. And the answer to question 5 is a cat named Crookshanks. The answer to question 6 is Albus Severus Potter. A lovely tribute name. Okay, we're moving on into my favorite round now, which is round 6, or Care of Magical Creatures. A round about, you guessed it, the magical creatures of Harry Potter. So the first question is, what breed is Hagrid's pet dragon? Question 2, what is the name of Dumbledore's phoenix? Question 3, what creature carries off Umbridge in the Forbidden Forest? Question 4, what creature do Fred and George Weasley breed to sell at their Weasley's Wizards Wheezes shop? Question 5, what creature do you not want to receive a kiss from? And question 6, if you drink this creature's blood, you will be cursed for life. Da-da-da. Okay, answers to round 6, Care of Magical Creatures. The answer to question 1 is Norwegian Ridgeback. The answer to question 2 is Fox. The answer to question 3 is Centaurs. The answer to question 4 is a Pygmy Puff. The answer to question 5 is a Dementor. The worst thing about prison was the Dementors, am I right? And the answer to question 6 is unicorns. Okay, so now we're ready for our final trivia round. This is a round all about the professors of Hogwarts. So you can pause here, tally up your score, get ready, flex those thinking muscles, and here we go. Question 1, what is Professor Dumbledore's full name? Question 2, give the first and last name of 6 professors that have been there the whole time. So not a professor that was just in one book or showed up and then was in the rest of them. 6 professors that have been professors at Hogwarts and in all the books. Question 3, what is the name of the dragon that Hagrid had? Question 4, What secret did Hagrid have hiding in the Forbidden Forest in the 5th book? Question 5. What is Snape's Patronus? And our final question of our Harry Potter unofficial trivia is, what is the official Hogwarts school motto? This is my favorite thing. So think about it, pause if you need to. And here are the answers to round 7, professors. The answer to question 1 is Albus Percival Wulfric Brian Dumbledore. The answer to question 2, we have Severus Snape, we have Minerva McGonagall, Pomona Sprout, Phileas Flitwick, Sybil Trelawney, and Rolanda Hooch. The answer to question 3 is Norbert. The answer to question 4 is his half-brother Grawp. And the answer to question 3 is a doe. And the answer to question 6, our last question of the Harry Potter round, in Latin, the Hogwarts school motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus, or in English, never tickle a sleeping dragon. And that's the note that I would like to end this unofficial Harry Potter experience on. Take that advice to heart. Never tickle a sleeping dragon, and you'll be just fine. If you would like to know more about our summer reading program, you can look on our website or call the library or just ask a friendly neighborhood librarian. If you happen to see me whizzing by on my broom, give a wave. I'm really excited you joined us today. And never tickle a sleeping dragon. Let us know how you did in the comments below. Goodbye.